If you were to ask me what is like the best kind of G1 version of Optimus Prime, I probably say it'd be like either Studio Series of or Earthrise. Either one of the two, really. But if you were to ask me which kind of version of Optimus Prime in a Cybertronian mode is the best kind of like G1 style of Optimus Prime, if that kind of makes sense to you, then anyone could really say anything. They could say like the Autocracy Trilogy IDW Optimus Prime, or maybe even War Within Optimus Prime. But if you were to ask me what's the best G1 styling of a Cybertronian Optimus, I'd say it'd have to be this guy. This is a review for Transformers War for Cybertron Siege Optimus Prime. Now, with the whole Siege line, it was based around like figures with a Cybertronian base mode, since they were on Cybertron at the time, and obviously they have Cybertronian modes. Hence why Optimus looks very strange to how we know him. And honestly, I don't really mind how he looks. I know a lot of people on this site just complain about how this guy looks. Just like, oh, the arm fins are just so weird. Oh, the backpack is just too clunky. But I kind of disagree with you on that one. I mean, like, it's on Cybertron, so we wouldn't really know what Optimus would look like when he's on Cybertron. So I'd say, like, in my mindset, this is what Optimus looked like on Cybertron. This is Optimus on Cybertron. Like, this is how he used to look like before he got to Earth, and he looks a bit more slimmer than how we know him now. To me, this is like my best representation of a Cybertronian mode for a G1 Optimus Prime, because this figure is just great. And like the sculpting detail and all of this is just immaculate. It's just incredible. Besides the battle damage, I know a lot of people complain a lot about the battle damage here, but I guess like for the line like or Siege, it makes sense really, because it's like they're in the war. Everyone's just gonna get scuffed up. They're gonna have war scars on them. I know a lot of people just like complain about that a lot, but I don't really see the big issue with that. I'm probably like one of the few people that actually mind the whole, like, don't mind the whole Siege battle damage look, because I think it like fits the characters really. Just, it really suits them, I gotta say. Now, as for the terms of how Optimus Prime looks, he looks fantastic. I mean, the styling of the head just looks perfection, and I like the way how the arms just look here. Everyone will complain about these, but everyone will just complain about them, saying how like the arm fits are just too out of place. But hey, I got a secret here that a lot of people just use. This is technically for the transformation, but you can flip these out and voila, secret weapon. Optimus Prime. I can't speak anymore. Optimus Prime could definitely use the in a battle to blast away some Decepticons, really. Like, I'd like to use that as, like, fold-out blasters. I don't know why everyone complains about that. To me, that seems like an unintentional secret thing Hasbro has given this guy, really. Amongst everything else here. Now, going over the posability, it's pretty basic for the time, really. With the legs can kick out that far, swings out that far, and spins back that far, both sides. The bends to about that far, really, which is kind of impressive. Ankle tilt to about that far, although this one on this leg here is just kind of weird. Whereas on the other side, it's just normal. Yeah, I don't know what the deal with that is. Anyways, arms can do full 360. It's really hard to record this on camera. And the arms can go out to that far and elbow bend to about that far. And this can fold out to make room for the arm. So these are all stationary. That's something that will change on the Earthrise figure. I hope one day I could get that. Anyways, yeah. Hand swivels, they can open up, but I don't really mind. Waist swivel. And head is on a ball joint, so it can look up, down, tilt side to side, rotate 360, and it can also pop off for some reason. I don't know. That's something I discovered recently. Like, I was messing around with this figure on my bed in the background there, and it fell into my trash can that didn't have a bag in it. Don't ask why. And this popped off. I'm like, what? So anyways, that's something you want to do if you want to get Optimus killed by Megatron. I don't know why, but this man is Robo Jesus. He'll come back from anything. Gets his head chopped off, he'll come back. Gets his whole body ripped apart like Sentinel, he'll come back. Literally, my man is invincible. Anyways, yeah, overall, I really like how this figure looks. It's just really incredible. I love how this is styling. And I also love, like, the wheel covering here, because that's very, like, G1 styling. And, like, for a Cybertron mode, this just looks incredible. The back, however, is just kind of lackluster. Again, this is probably what Optimus would look like on Cybertron with, like, extra kibble and everything, but what are you gonna do? I mean, I guess you could, like, pop this off, because it's, like, on a mushroom peg, if you could see that right there, like, a mushroom peg right there, like, but I don't really know. I don't mind the backpack at all. Again, I'm probably like one of the few people on this site that actually don't mind it. And also, I just like how the wheels integrate onto Prime's body. They're just fold right into there. It's just, I love how that looks. It's just so fascinating to me. Like, I love how this figure looks in general. It's just so smooth. You know, how it works and everything. Just like, I mean, the first time I got this dude out of the box, I didn't need to look at the instructions to do this guy, because I've seen so many reviews of how this guy's transformed. I basically got that all, like, burned into my brain. Kinda. Yeah, there's that. In terms of weapons, I did mention, like, these things can, like, fold out to be extra weapons, but he does come with his iconic Ion Blaster, which for the longest time I dumbly called it the Ion Cannon, which I don't know why. But it's the Iron Blaster. I've learned that a while back. So I'm kind of a moron. Anyways, swap this out. You also, give me a second here. You also get a shield with this guy that could just plug it into this port right here. And voila. Now he's Captain America. But no, you could like, okay, just give me a second here. You could just fold that out, and you can plug it into Prime's hand here. And let's see if I could get this on camera. You could flip this out, and then pull this out, and you got yourself a battle axe. Yay! Now Prime could go chop, chop, chop under the Decepticons. It's just chop, chop, chop. I mean, it's not his iconic Energon axe, but hey, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Like, I don't really mind this. I think this is, like, really cool, really. It's like a kind of design I wish I kind of, like, see more on more, like, Optimus Prime figures. Like, I get why not, but, hey, for the time, this was really cool. Yeah, it's really cool. In terms of size comparisons, here we have him alongside his core class, which is the Transformers War for Cybertron Kingdom core class Optimus Prime that was reissued in the Legacy line. That's where I got this figure, from the Legacy toy line that came after the whole War for Cybertron trilogy thing. And yeah, he's a small man, a very, very small man. And alongside that, we still have him in scale with the Transformers Rise of the Beast Battle Masters, I think it was called. I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong about that. Let me know in the comments if I'm wrong about that, because I usually am. I think it's Battle Masters Optimus Prime. Yeah, this figure is just pretty janky. Legacy Detritus, which is basically just crap Earth mode Hound. Legacy United, Star Raiders Lockdown. And finally, Legacy United Infernite Universe Magnus. In terms of transformation, this is going to be hard to do on camera. It's quite straightforward. So first off, what I'd like to do first is fold these things out right here to form the side of the truck. Do the same thing on the other side. That's what I like to do first. Then fold this out and pull these out to get the bumper right out. Fold this around. Open up the chest piece for later. Or I guess not. I keep forgetting that these get in the way. You just guys close those and then try to get these wheels out if you can. That's one part about this figure that's kind of annoying. Now get this open. We can shove Prime's head right into there, and let's move on to the legs for a bit. So first off, you want to fold these around, pull this out, fold this piece right into this cavity right here. It'd be kind of hard to do sometimes. and then flip this leg around. And that's like really genius engineering, really. That's like something I don't really think they really do nowadays. It's like this folding around to that. That's like so cool. Like, I don't know what other kind of toy line we see that kind of engineering in. I don't know. Like, either in Prime Wars or classics, I don't really know. Anyway, same thing for the other side here. Here, fold that out, fold the feet down, come around to the side, and before I forget, fold these panels out because they don't really do much except for added detail. That one's like really hard to do. And then close the legs up as best as you can. It's kind of hard to do since my foot here is like really janky. And one thing that's interesting about this is that you get to pull that out from the skirt there. That's kind of cool. And now you can pull the wheels down to here. And now we get to fold the arms in, classic G1 Optimus Prime style. Okay, this is actually kind of hard to do. There we are. Fold them in, classic Optimus Prime style, because that's always the transformation that's always kind of shared amongst some other Optimus Primes. Like the arms always fold into the sides there. Now we get to close this up. If he just wants to freaking cooperate, gosh, it's like recording this like right now and everything just wants to fall apart. Close this up. And before I forget, what's really interesting about this, they sculpted a whole matrix chamber right here on like a part of. There's no matrix of leadership included with this guy, but it's cool that there's like an indicator as to the future. Like, hey, there might be a matrix of leadership coming up with this guy soon. I guess you'll have to wait and see for another year. Anyways, yeah, do that. Then hold these up and then tap these into place to form the gas cans. And that's what I really like about this is like these are the gas cans on the vehicle mode, and these become like the back legs for the back coverings for this guy's legs. And also, what's really cool about this one is that with these wheels folded down, you can fold these out to give him like kind of a hover mode, like something from the War for Cybertron games, like back in the day. Like, I never played those games, but I really want to. And I recently found like Devastation, which is like really cool. I haven't played much of it yet, but I really want to go back and I really want to go and play it again. So yeah, that's something you can do. It's like unintentional, but hey, if it works, it works, I guess. Anyways, yeah, fold those back into place. Fold these up. And then, bada bing, bada boom, ka-chow. Vehicle mode. Folding the camera down here for the vehicle mode. I apologize if you can see the mess on the table. I'm recording this on my Lego table here. And I don't really have a figure stand to put this on. So I had to resort to an Age of the Prime's box, which I guess as you can see here is Solus Prime. Let me know if you want to see a review of her. I don't want to do one, but let me know if you want to see that. Anyways, here we have vehicle mode, and oh my goodness gracious me. This is awesome. This is like something ripped straight out of freaking Cyberpunk, really. I know a lot of people will complain about how this looks, especially like Dr. Lockdown. I can't really remember. It's been a long time since I actually seen like his trash talk of this guy, but yeah, this is really awesome, man. This vehicle mode is so sick, and I like how the back panel like folds out the roof here to make it so seamless. That's so cool. I like that. What's not cool is also, as you could clearly see, the back. Yeah, that's that. Oh well, what are you gonna do? Anyways, yeah, this figure's like really cool. The wheels here, of course, are pinned on, so you can freely roll this guy around if you want to. I guess you can't really see that, but yeah, wheels are pinned on. You can roll him around freely. And yeah, these arm fins and like I said before, you could like fold the wheels down if you want to like form a secret battle mode. Like that's something that was back in the old War for Cybertron games. Like when you transform into vehicle mode, you can like boost online to like fully use like the wheels, or like stand in place and use like this battle tactics mode. Why won't that stay tap? Whatever. Like as I said before, like this battle tactic mode thing. I don't know, like a hover based attack thing. I don't know what you call it, but yeah, you can pretty much do it like that. You could use these things of like Gatling machine guns in them, or if you want, There's a 5mm port here from the arms. You could just plug an ion blaster in and, yeah, pew pew pew. I don't know. That's as cool as that is. I kind of like to use these things a lot. Some people would say they're just like cool Cybertron events, but I don't see events. All I see here is freaking machine guns galore. Optimus packing some heat in his truck mode. Anyways, yeah, this vehicle mode's like really cool. Really, again, the wheel covering here, it's like very cool. I like that a lot, and the legs are just the same. Which in this one I don't really mind because like again it's on Cybertron, so maybe there were like be some cool events from Prime's legs here in the back. It's kind of cool, really, and also the windows here. This is so cool, really. Like you could clearly see like the headlights from the truck from like the robot mode on this one. Like see through that. That's so clever of them, really. And then I think the other blue sensor like for the truck grill. It's just that's so cool, man. I like that. I like that a lot. It's just like so cool. If they were to like reissue this guy like somewhere down the line in like a premium version or something like that, I mean, I guess they kind of did that, but like if they do it again with like more accessories, really, like I don't know, like maybe like for a whole cyberpunk like line, if they like decide to reissue this guy in that, I wouldn't really mind that at all. I think that'd be like really cool. But I'm pretty certain a lot of people are complaining about that, like how they're complaining to Hasbro about using the same Megatron mold over and over and over again from the Siege line. In which case, I don't really mind. Oh, shut up. Anyways, yeah, this is a really cool vehicle. I like this one a lot. Now, in terms of weapon storage, before I forget, as before, you could just fold this back up. Maybe not fold that one in first. Just fold that in. Fold it in again. There we are. Tab that up. And then there's a 5mm port on the ion blaster here that you can plug that into. The back. Trailer hitch. It doesn't come with a trailer. You can plug that into it. And then, bam. That just looks weird. I'm not complaining. It still looks cool. For vehicle comparisons here we have, again, the War for Cybertron Kingdom / Legacy reissue Core Class Optimus Prime, alongside with Transformers Rise of the Beast Battle Masters, I still think. Again, correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. Optimus Prime, and a little side comment, this is like a really cool vehicle mode, really. Like, going off to the side here, this is like a very cool vehicle mode. I would have loved to see in the film, but like Bumblebee got like an off-road type vehicle, although I don't know how he did that. But yeah, that's something they really should have done for the film. I mean, I guess I understand why they didn't do it, but it still would have been cool to see. Legacy Evolution Detritus and / Crap Earth Mode Hound. And finally, Legacy United Infernite Universe Magnus. And there we have it. That was my review for Transformers War for Cybertron Siege Optimus Prime. Overall, for the final thoughts in this guy, I have to say he's just a really good figure. Despite what everyone says, I don't really care. I always just wanted this figure because it just looks so sick, man. And he's really fun to mess around with sometimes if everything doesn't want to untab on you. But yeah, he's just a really cool figure just to mess around with. And if you could find this guy on the aftermarket for a cheap price, I'd say get him, because in my personal opinion, he's pretty much worth it. Because like, if you could find him for a cheap price, because yeah, a lot of those aftermarket prices for, sorry about that, I felt like I had to burp. Anyways, like I said, tried saying before, like those aftermarket prices for the Siege and pretty much basically the Earthrise and Kingdom figures are just, yeah, they go for astronomical prices. I was lucky to find this guy for like $30 or something like on Amazon, and it was worth it, right? It was worth it. So anyways, yeah, this guy's just really fun to mess around with. Again, as I said, if you can find him for a cheap price, I'd say get him if you want to. Anyways, if you don't want to, then yeah, that's fine, I guess. But anyways, yeah, that was my review for Siege Optimus Prime. Follow me on Instagram and Facebook, and I'll see you all the next time. Bye-bye.